In a few minutes, you're going to hear Shmuel Sackett speak. And Shmuel Sackett is the classical example of how Rabbi Kahane's students, key people in the movement that were impacted and influenced by Rabbi Kahane, how they make a difference in a battle to save Israel. Recently, he was elected along with 100 or so other people to the Central Committee of the Likud. Well, some people say Rabbi Kahane will be turning over in his grave. My people in the Likud. Well, he's not in the Likud to be a part of the Likud. He's in the Likud to change the future course of the state of Israel, to save Israel, through the ideals that he is loyal to, that were taught to him by Rabbi Kahane.
And I'll never forget, it reminds me of a speech that Rav Kahane made in 1984 in the Young Israel Kew Garden Hills. I often remind Rav Kahane of this, and he said, I never said that, but he did. And it was funny. I'd like just to say it over. He was running for Knesset. That was a successful time, and he ran for Knesset. He got in 1984. And somebody from the audience asked, Rabbi Kahane, what will you do as member of Knesset? And he said, I'm going to pass a series of laws. And let me tell you what the first law I'm going to pass. It has two parts. Part A is that every male child in the entire country, Arab, Jew, doesn't matter, anybody, has to have a circumcision. And part B is that I be the moil. That would have been good. And that was Rav Kahane. Not only a giant in Torah and an activist, but also, if you knew him intimately, a very funny individual. And he saw right through in the Halavai that both those laws, especially part B, would have happened. So I started a group in Israel called Manhigut Yehudit, Jewish Leadership, and we formed a bloc inside Likud, Israel's ruling party, and we're attempting to take over the Likud Party and turn it into a Torah party. And just to show you how scared they are, because we had a sweeping victory last week, we're now the largest bloc, largest independent bloc in all of Likud. I don't know who I'm looking straight at. I'll look straight at this camera. I am a Talmid of Rabbi Meir Kahane. I was, I am, I always will be. I am proud of it. My wife was head of the girls' Chayim squad. That's why we don't fight. And my children are being trained in that way. My son is a member of the Jewish Legion, and we are following in the derech of Moreno, V'Rabbeinu, Harav Meir, David, Ben Harav, Yechezkel, Shraga, HaKohen. Period. And what really scares them, there's tens of thousands just like us. In Israel, in America, all over the place.
I want to take this opportunity to wish a very, very big mazel tov to Shmuel Sackett and to Moshe Feiglin and all our friends in Eretz Yisrael who are doing really our work and really what is a corporate takeover of the Israeli government, which gives us hope of a better tomorrow, and that Jews in Eretz Yisrael will be acting like Jews, and we'll have the opportunity to support them from here, from Hillside, New Jersey, temporarily, and everywhere else where we may be. So please join me in remembering our esteemed leader, Rabbi Meir Kahane. Malei Rachamim